Wow, mine loaded instantly.
Prison is land.
Welcome to Speedrun versus...
Welcome to We Don't Give a Shit. We're just playing this because we can.
Essentially, we're doing Sonic Adventure 2, and we flipped a coin to start on the dark side instead of the light side. Essentially, heads, dark side. I mean,
no, heads was heroes, dark was chaos. Essentially, we have somewhat of a failed recording of this. What happened was, as the night went on, I seemed to just get worse and worse at playing.
It was similar to how Sonic Adventure 1 went, except how I started out worse in the beginning. I got better throughout the night. Except in Sonic Adventure 2, you were just like good, then you're like, I'm terrible, I'm so far behind, why are you so good at this game, oh my god, I'm gonna lose, I forfeit.
Who, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So instead, we decided to try re-recording this.
And I need to plug in my controller.
What the heck just happened?
What do you mean? Something went down the wrong pipe.
Oh. Alright,
Anyways.
Whatever,
Yeah.
we're not gonna stop the timer for that one, but we're just gonna have our games paused.
It wasn't so much the fact that, Ryan was... What's this? I've never seen this. Weird. Hold on. I don't need to boost this. Oh well.
It's probably where the Mystic Arc thing is or whatever.
Probably. Basically, I'm still really good at this game. Just like Adventure. But it seemed the second I hit Cosmic Rush, I'm like, fuck. Because I know the biggest level skip in that level, and I can do it perfectly, like, every time. But, 10, like, what would you say, 4 or 5 tries?
Well, I wouldn't call that perfectly every time, then.
Well, no, if I'm actually on top of my game, I can do it perfectly.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about, but I kept trying it last night. I just couldn't remember exactly where I was at, so I'm just like, screw it.
It's, the first one of the level. I call it, the colony drop tactic, because you're pretty much dropping from the top part of the colony to the bottom part.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about, what was it?
And it saves you about 20, maybe 30 seconds, maybe more, of having to go through fucking rails.
So yeah, same rules apply as the Sonic Adventure 1.
Tried a little harder.
Essentially, we can skip cutscenes. That's not a big deal. We already skipped the cutscenes, so you're fully aware of that. But there is one issue that we would have with this game, that the Chow World keys. If we accidentally pick one up, we sort of thought about like just having it. We were not gonna. If someone picks it up, it's of their own accord, because the way that it is, those keys are in locations that if you grabbed it, it was entirely your fault more than half the time. And it's very rare that it's in a spot where you'll get it.
I have actually had times where it feels like I've been knocked back into it. Or, like, when I was in a Crazy Gadget, I completely forgot that the Chow key was where it was, and I, destroyed... and I destroyed the box and got the key, even though I didn't know it was there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that because of that, it should only be fair that the other waits just up until he gets out of the Chow Garden.
The problem is, it's not fair because it is of your own accord. You accidentally hit it due to your own fault. So if you get it, it's your own fault. There's nothing that will happen.
Really, you fuckface, you hit me twice with your fucking missiles?
But yes, here's an annoyance.
Brian?
The... hunting the emerald levels. Unlike the first game.
God. Yes.
Unlike the first game where you could see all 3 of them, you only could see 1.
Well, I actually like that a lot better than the first one. It feels more cohesive. It feels like... I mean, you can still find the other ones if you have the locations partly memorized like I do, you know? I have had those... Fuck, really? God damn it.
Oh well.
I have a few of the areas memorized, you know? Like, I can beat the Knuckles' first stage. Yeah, whoop-de-doo, it's his first fucking stage. Not that hard. But I can beat that pretty easily because I have a system of where I go and what I look for, you know? Just for instance, one of the emeralds, 90, almost, you always, okay, you know how in the first stage you have that wind tunnel that you glide up and then go into the canyon?
Yeah.
There is almost always at least one emerald shard guaranteed to be in that area. And when I say guaranteed, I mean guaranteed. So you can always assume that right from the start there is one right there, ready to go. And that's why I always fly up there first. Now, then it also comes out to, there's usually going to be one underground, you know? And so, just knowing these, I have a 50...
Well, in the first stage, it's never underground because you can never...
No,
you can't
not
dig in the first
that
stage.
underground. I mean underground where the wind tunnel is. Brian. So, you know, just basic logic
Whoops.
would dictate that at least one can be found there, you know?
In Knuckles stages, I wound up finding them more than half the time just in the areas. But, like, I found, like,
a square block with eyes near the statue. What? Second floor of the stone face apartments in the stone.
If you can't find them in the first part, you know there's a whole second portion of the level of her.
Yeah.
Because the dark side is sort of a more difficult side to deal with.
Sorta, not really.
Sorta. Well, in terms of Rouge's stages, they are, because Knuckles, they're really straightforward more than half the time where they're at.
Fucking kick, you fucking bat whore. Jesus Christ. She was there pushing up against the robot, and I'm here pressing square.
Sonic the Hedgehog, rated E for everyone.
Dude, look at Rouge and tell me she's not a fucking whore.
She's more of that sexy CIA agent kind of thing going on, but it's kind of weird considering it's a bat that's not even human.
Oh, it's not even that. Look what she's wearing. Thigh-high fuck-me boots. That, that alone, you know, is like, what the fuck? This is meant for kids. I mean, granted, it's just a piece of clothing, but still. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. I'm making Daredevil jumps with Eggman right now.
Okay.
He's the whole dry lagoon. His literally the third stage is the desert level. And,
hello, I'm trying to catch on to you. How do I do that? There we go. You know the only thing I really hated with this turtle? This.
It really wasn't that hard. The only problem is if you're not paying attention, you can die like you are about to in 1 second. And that's what you get for not paying attention. and being on your computer during a speedrun.
Well, it takes a while for that to go through anyway.
Not really. You had like 5 seconds of doing nothing there.
And because of Vooch the Bad, I'm already behind.
I did that stage just fine. Go! I did not jump.
Fuck just hit me. Oh. You. Emerald, get it.
Like right now I'm looking at where there was a Chow key and it's completely out of the way.
Well, I mean, some of the more well-hidden ones.
It wasn't even hidden, it's like clear as day, like you have to make an attempt to go for it. Pretty much every single one is like in a spot where you have to make an attempt to go for it.
I guess.
And some of them are like after the goal ring too, so you have to like go ahead of yourself in order to get it.
And ammo to get. At... Ooh, 3 minutes, not bad. Not great, but not bad.
It's
B.
easy for me.
You got...
Or bitch.
I was gonna say for bad, but okay.
Ugh, God, my throat still hurts from that. Ugh.
I'm not gonna try to make any stupid jumps this time. I'm just gonna let it go through.
I figure our viewers might find it funny the catering I have to take tomorrow. 30 pounds of macaroni and cheese.
My hidden base inside this pyramid.
To somebody's house.
Then get inside.
$200.
I would laugh if it was like some person trying to be like an Epic Mealtime.
Honestly, so would I, but Epic Mealtime tends to just go cheap and get their shit from the store.
Yeah, but if it's already cooked, then they don't have to bother doing it.
Yeah, but usually when they do it, you know, they're sitting there, they add bacon, they add their own like special cheese sauces, all that stuff. And I gotta say, I would love to cook with the Epic Mealtime guys. Are you?
I'm not really much of a cook.
True. But
Radical Highway, because radical.
honestly, I felt this might have been Radical Highway probably would have been the better, or a good double to include in Sonic Generations.
It's in the 3DS game.
That's what you tell me. Now see, this is where a lot of people flaw Sonic Adventure 2 was these Gamma type levels. Except even Gamma was faster than this shit.
Dang it.
You know, his levels were like not even half the size of Tails' stages.
Yeah, they were like really dang short. You just had to like go through like a portion of the stage and then you fight one of the E's, yeah. Or catch Froggy.
And this is why I say that this mechanic, while a cool one, especially actually playing as Eggman for like, what, the first time ever in a main Sonic game. And I say, really? That was right there. And I say main Sonic game, mostly because Sonic Racing is like a spin-off racing title.
Yeah.
Where Sonic actually should have one like all the time, you know?
Pretty much. Cause it's Super Sonic Racing. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground.
I don't care what anyone says, I fucking love that song.
I think you and everyone else love that song.
Well, I mean, some might say it's a really bad song, but I'm like, oh god, this song is awesome!
No, I almost died.